Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're wrestling with something I think a lot of creative people are looking at right now, and that's AI writing assistants.
A huge topic.
A huge topic, yeah.
Like,
And we're diving into one specifically, Holo AI. It's just exploded in popularity, and it's marketed really heavily at writers who want, affordable or even free tools.
right, for brainstorming, character building, that sort of thing.
Exactly. And the promise is massive. A powerful AI tool ready to use for free. So our mission for this deep dive is pretty simple. We took a whole stack of user analyses and we're just asking, is Holo AI worth it for someone writing long form, or is that free version just setting you up for failure?
Well, what's so fascinating is that it's clearly successful at getting users in the door. But the analysis points to this really immediate gap between the marketing and the actual experience.
Especially when you push it.
Oh, especially when you push it.
And that free tier, I mean, that's the ultimate hook, isn't it? It gives you a little taste.
It's a perfect siren song, yeah. You get some basic scene generation, some character tools. It feels really generous at first.
But that generosity runs out pretty quick based on what we've seen.
It runs out the moment you try to pivot from just, brainstorming little bits and pieces to actually drafting a chapter. That's when you hit what our sources call the invisible ceiling.
An invisible ceiling. Okay, what is that? Is that a technical thing?
Yeah, it's purely technical. It all comes down to the context size on the free servers. It's just really tight.
So it can't remember very much.
Exactly. For you, the writer, that's the key. Think of it like this. You're trying to write a 10-page story, but the AI is only allowed to remember the last 2 paragraphs.
Wow.
Everything before that just, poof, it's gone. And that lack of memory makes the model get incredibly slow and super inconsistent. So it's a free, but only for beginners kind of situation. More of a teaser, really.
And the performance issues, they're not just about memory, right? They really kill the creative flow.
Oh, completely.
Our sources were saying that during peak hours, the free tier can become just painfully slow. And that's bad enough, but the repetition is what gets me.
The repetition is the real flow killer.
Yeah, we saw this one writer trying to draft a mystery scene, and the AI got stuck in a loop. It described the color of a detective's cloak 6 different times in 3 paragraphs.
I remember that one. That's not a writing partner, that's an obstacle.
Exactly.
But, it's worth noting where it does shine, because it's not all bad. Some users say it actually excels at roleplay.
Roleplay, okay.
Yeah, and really intense, character-driven dialogue. Because those tasks rely on these short reactive bursts. It doesn't need to remember a whole world.
It just needs to remember the last line someone said.
Precisely. But, and this is a huge but, the weakness is still there. It might mimic a tone well, but then the overall writing style will just shift on you without any warning.
So you're always editing.
You're always pulling its reins back. Even the good stuff needs a lot of rewriting to get it polished.
So if the free version keeps hitting this wall and the memory resets constantly, what did the sources say is the only way around that? I think I know the answer.
You have to upgrade. It's really that simple. If you want steady performance, clean output, a long memory for world building, you have to be on a paid plan. They just give you access to better hardware.
So let's just distill this for everyone. What's the final verdict here? The big takeaway we got from these critiques is that Holo AI is absolutely not a scam.
No, not a scam at all. It's a genuine tool.
But the free plan is fundamentally a demo. It is not built for drafting chapters or scripts.
That's right. The paid version is where the real consistent value is, especially for writers who need reliability.
Right.
And this all raises a really important question for you to think about. When these digital tools promise something as unlimited, how should we actually evaluate that claim?
That's a great point.
Is the true cost just the subscription fee? Or is the time you lose fighting a slow system, hitting that invisible power ceiling again and again? It's something to think about next time you sign up for a tool that feels a little too good to be true.